There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Standing 6'9", number 7, Joe Ingles.
So tonight, Clark, we expect lots of open court situations.
Kevin, you're exactly right. I mean, these are two of the best fast break teams in the league. So I hope you brought your fast-paced vocal cords for this one, buddy.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got MB, Watford out there with Oubre. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. At the top of the key, MB. And the rejection by MP. Edwards with it. Maxey covering, and he can't jam it through. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I asked him what he told his guys before going up against Joel Embiid, and he said, quote, I told them to get into him. Always get a hand up and do your best to guard without fouling. Embiid excels at baiting defenders, but we can't afford to give him 3 points at the line. Guys?
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Maxey on the wing. Oubre outside. From deep. Down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
When he finds his kind of look at the arc, Oubre can seem like it's automatic.
Edwards passes to MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first for Minnesota. He gets that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
A 3 from MP. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
MP outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 the start.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Down low, here's Watford, and slam dunk by Watford.
Hey, you know what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Left side, Edwards. Handle outside. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Drops in the tray.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, here's Maxey. His last outing with 20 points.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Pass to DiVincenzo. The 3 from MP. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And here's Embiid. Following the three-pointer by MP. Watford finds McCain. Embiid sets the pick for McCain. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 11. MP outside. Out to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip, you can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Here's Maxey. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Here's Embiid. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Embiid against MP. MP sets the screen for Edwards. Kicks it out to MP. Back to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That's a miss. He's made 1 and missed 1. Oubre passes to Maxey. Now here's Embiid. That is his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. As now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Sharch has checked in for Trendon Watford. And Grimes comes in for Oubre. Beans checked in for Jared McCain. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. So coming close to 40 years of age, Mike Conley's production has slowed down. But Clark, he is still so valuable in so many ways.
And his value comes in his production.
Oh, man!
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arc.
Miller finds MP. To the wing on the left. Back to Conley. This one for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game. And they just had so few opportunities. I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense.
And MP throws it down.
what an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Sharge from the arc. Connects from three-point range.
He just showed us why they need to respect his shot.
MP against Embiid. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Excellent play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
35 seconds left to play here in the first. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And the dunk by Embiid.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Hits the three-point bomb. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Sharge. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 10. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Deciding to change it up. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The 76ers trail by 5. The guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. Clark is up there with Randall. And it's MP in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Dallas just played phenomenal. He contributed 40 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives him great confidence. Nothing new for Embiid here, going off for a big scoring performance, par for the course.
Minnesota leading by 7. Randall passes to Clark. MP kicks to Conley. Outside Edwards. MP finds Edwards. And the 3 off target. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Embiid from outside. Julius Randle with the rebound. Minnesota's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's McCain. Offensive rebound. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time.
The previous play is under review.
Constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
That when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
MP dishes to Clark. And a wide open look for MP. And it's good off the glass. MP's got 28.
At this stage of his young career, MP knocking down jumpers, that is very encouraging.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Joe Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Trendon Watford's checked in for the 76ers. Oubre comes in for Maxey. Here's Watford. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Sinks the three-pointer.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. These threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire, and they've yet to find the match.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo, good, and the assist goes to MP. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far. Outside, Levine. 1:04 left in the first half of the game. McCain with the ball. His last outing, 16 points for him. And too much time in the lane that he called for the 3-second violation. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Dillingham. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against Dallas.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Edwards careening his way to the rim.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Oubre outside. It's McCain on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. McCain's got his first 3 points of the game.
That play is why Embiid's been an MVP. His skill, including passing at 7+ feet, is just ridiculous.
Conley, the pass to DiVincenzo. Here's MP, guarded by Embiid. MP's up, soaring in. It's MP. What a finish!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Timberwolves lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
My main man, MP, making a statement, putting the league on notice. He's a problem.
Yeah, as good as he is already, he's just getting started. And let's circle back now to that first half. The Sixers find themselves in a tense one.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense. Paging the defense, paging the defense.
That was pretty good, Shaq. You might have a future in retail.
Shaq, to register 4, please.
And that is it for halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Here's McCain. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Jared McCain is out there with Maxey. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Embiid in at center. And here's a rundown of the rookies already having a huge impact in their first season. These are the NBA's rookie scoring leaders. MB is number 1.
And there's always five.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels it's put the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Oubre for 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bucket Edwards slotting home the 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Out of bounds will be 76ers ball. Let's see some of the numbers here for MP. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 4. Here's Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So, Clark, looking at the history of the Timberwolves, they're in the most successful stretch ever.
Yeah, you look at the first 24 seasons, Minnesota won just 2 playoff series total. They've won 4 rounds in the last 2 years alone in the playoffs. You know, what's been the key if you ask that question? I'd say having that guy Anthony Edwards is where you start.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. The drive by MP. To the paint, here's Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. And here's MP for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Covered by MP. Oubre for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Oubre's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And these kinds of shots help Oubre get into a rhythm. Terrific work off the catch.
The 3 from MP. The shot's good on the assist by Engel. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
The Rico come at us, and we're coming right back at them.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
MP against Embiid. Outside, Maxey. Again, Philadelphia.
Zero hesitation, Maxey. Great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
On the wing, Embiid. Guarded by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 3. Maxey finds Oubre. Back to Maxey. Embiid against MP. Maxey, no good. Timberwolves have gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. Got that bucket. And 7 points for Julius Randle.
Randle's a bruiser now. The willingness to be physical inside, a big part of Randle's game.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Michael Conley, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Levine's checked in for Philadelphia. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
On defense, the Timberwolves led by as many as 14 points. Conley against Maxey. 5 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Embiid, no good. Minnesota leading by 5. MP kicks to DiVincenzo. For 3, Edwards. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. And here's Maxey. He's got 10. Hit the shot. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Edwards' shot is good. And here are the 76ers now. Oubre outside. They get it. Pass to McCain. Embiid in the corner. Minnesota with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And MP throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Now, here's Oubre. He has 6. Embiid with a screen on top. And that one's good. Maxey.
That gives him his 2nd 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
MP inside. Guarded by Embiid. MP with a screen on Maxey. And here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside. MP's got 40 points.
He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly scoring at will. Really powering his team forward.
Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Boy, Levine's playmaking understated. He can do it when he wants to, though.
Timeout call for Minnesota.
Both teams will make substitutions. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You take a look at the 76ers. Right now they're on the outside looking in at the playoff seeds.
And I think for the 76ers, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing that perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
To the inside. Here's Levine. Takes it off the glass.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Conley, the pass to MP. And again for 3. buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw good, MP.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
Pass to Conley. MP against Levine. Right wing. Goes up the baseline. Dillingham, no good. The 76ers trail by 15. Stolen away. And here is Conley. The three from MP. Again, what an avalanche.
It's incredible. This is what he does.
Another 50-point game for him. Now tied for second place all time.
Right there with Michael Jordan, who also made a habit of taking over offensively. Both guys are on a whole level.
MP has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The big... And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Here's Shannon. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And that basket was going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Minnesota making a switch. Clark's checked in. Embiid with the steal. Inside. It's hauled in by MP. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Levine. Now Edgecombe. Outside, Maxey misses the three. And so, MP will bring it up for the Timberwolves. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, Randall was lined up and ready to go. The moment the ball hit his fingers, he got it into his shot line.
Again with the block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And Philadelphia making a change here. McCain's checked in. First one falls for him.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
That's good from Edwards on the assist by Embiid. That's now 22 points for Anthony Edwards. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Embiid. In close, he hits it. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
to the middle. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. That's why you can now run the offense through him.
And here's Maxey outside. Good on the triple.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
The 76ers trail by 17. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by MP. Throw down the sledgehammer!
No, he didn't. No, he didn't do that.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Pass to Grimes. No good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 19. Down low. Randall with the bucket.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court. He went for a little something extra on that dunk, but the defense was right there. Boy, that's a heck of a stop.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Some changes for Minnesota. Joe Ingles is checked in for Clark. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Dillingham. Then for the 76ers, Brendan Watford comes in for Quentin Grimes. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Levine.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Edwards kicks to MP. Clock at 6. And, yep, another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside, Maxey for 3. Oubre. And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got 15 points in just the second half.
The size and strength of Embiid, he is absolutely mammoth. Really hard to deal with. You may need a couple of guys to box him out.
MP finds Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And it's in there. And that's now 24 points for Anthony Edwards.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Offline with his 3. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 12-4 run.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Minnesota.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conference. So you bet nobody wants to get swept in the 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
He did it all tonight and had a triple-double to show for it, leading by example. He was tremendous.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Embiid with the bucket.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
You got the win, got yourself a double-double. Anything missing, MP? You want fries with that?
I got a triple-double this time. I don't understand these questions. Stupid. 2K, get your act together.
Man, I love your questions. And you know what? I do want those fries, Dominic Hamill. Win is always good, and I'm not out there thinking about my numbers when I'm playing. But, hey, it's nice to see all the stats I racked up. Lets me know I'm as dominant as I think I am. Lets the league know, too.
Sounds good, MP. Congrats.
Appreciate it.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Dom. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining.
will be waiting on every chair at our next home game. One in every 1,000 will have a special coupon for a snack and concession. See you then. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Trailblazers along with your issue and seat location to 55555. And a guest experience member will respond immediately.
drama will unfold at the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon. The Timberwolves taking on the Trailblazers. For the Timberwolves, a stellar year has put them at the top of the Western Conference. First place doesn't come easy. They've worked for it. Blazers, T-Wolves, and tip-off coming right after this. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Anthony Edwards.
And he's been on a roll during these last few months. Getting better in terms of scoring the ball and proving to be a key part of this team as we move farther along in the season.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Julius Randle out there with Joe Ingles. And it's MP in at the 5. And for Portland, Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Williams is out there with Avdia. And it's Kamara in at the 3. Legs were past the halfway point of the season. Some teams starting to run out of time as far as their postseason hopes.
Well, Brian, the play-in will give teams more hope as the season winds down. But if you're in that bottom third of the league in terms of record at this point, it may be time to turn your attention to the draft.
Can be tough on a player, too, to try to finish out a season that way.
Boy, it really is.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randle, he usually gets the best of it.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Here's DiVincenzo. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Randle finds MP. Outside Edwards. Here is DiVincenzo. Pass to Randle. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. From deep, MP. Rebounded by Kamara. Now Portland with it. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Well, if you shoot the ball at 40% or better from the three-point line, you are going to win most games no matter where you play. And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And that's a veteran move by Lillard to see the D closing and get the shot away.
Right side, DiVincenzo. And here's MP from outside. Portland with a rebound.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
MP, that one's good.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
And here's Edwards outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Off the outside. Back to Lillard. From the arc. It's Sharp on the wing. The 3 ball. And it's MP with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. Oh, Randle put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Blazers trail by 3. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. A nice shot by Lillard.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And here's MP from outside. Lillard pulls down the board.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Pass to Sharp. Off the outside. Fires from deep. He drops it from range.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Timberwolves trail by 4. MP, a screen on Sharp. Edwards, a pass to MP. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
3.
Edwards got 3 assists in the game.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's off for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Avdia. Outside Kamara. Here's Sharp. Five to shoot. Here's Lillard. And it's Portland scoring again.
He's known for the long ball, but Lillard every bit as effective in the mid-range.
Edwards, a pass to MP. DiVincenzo on the wing. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Sharp. Lillard outside. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Lillard's got 10.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. For the Trailblazers, Grant comes in for Avdia, and Drew Holiday is subbed in for Kamara. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Miller's checked in for Julius Randle. Shannon comes in for Ingles. Dillingham's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. All right, Legs, you look at the leap the Blazers have taken. What's the biggest factor?
I think it's the fact they've added a lot of defense to their front court, which has really set the tone for their team. And it's an identity they're going to continue to build on.
Talent on the floor and stability in the head coaching position.
Key factors for sure.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Portland.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The rebound by MP. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Takes the 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Grant outside. From deep. Oh, MP with a block.
Great defense from MP. Those young legs helping him get that block.
For the Trailblazers, Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Thibault comes in for Sharp. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Damian Lillard. Randall, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Pass to Dillingham. MP, a screen on Henderson. Shot is up. Dillingham, no good. Blazers trail by 3. Outside Holiday. Now here's Klingon. Holiday passes to Henderson. MP with the block.
I just love the fearlessness that MP shows. He's willing to go up and challenge a shot at the rim.
Right wing. 34 seconds left in the first quarter here. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Yeah, you know, for a guy like MP, it's really about earning a reputation early in your career and getting others to notice your game.
Pass to Dillingham. Launches it. Here's MP. For 3, Randall. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Henderson for 3. That one is off. And so it's MP making things happen for the Timberwolves. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Kenny Avdius checked in for Grant. Kamara comes in for Thibault, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Henderson. And then for Minnesota, MP comes in for Gobert, and it's Edwards in for Shannon. Outside Holiday. Pass to Klingon. Portland moving it around. For three, here's Lillard. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
On the court for MP with the slam.
Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
And so here's Portland. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Philadelphia played some superb basketball. He contributed 62 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Here's Randall. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. Pass to Holiday. Over Dillingham. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Holiday's got 7.
On top of the speed and power, Holiday makes good decisions. Right there, not forcing anything. Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Holiday. MP with the block. And now the T-Wolves on the break. That's good from Dillingham on the assist from Edwards. Dillingham's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 13-point game. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league.
And at his size, Klingon is always an above-the-rim threat.
Oh, Edwards, money on the triple.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Down low. Here's Klingon. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. In for Portland. Sharp comes in for Drew Holiday. And then for Minnesota, Ingles, he's checked in for Randall. Clark comes in for Dillingham. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley.
Great idea by Lillard, using that experience to run the offense.
MP with it. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's MP. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Fires in the triple.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And stolen by Clark. MP, the pass to DiVincenzo. MP outside. Pass to Edwards. Here's the 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Williams.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Outside, DiVincenzo. And another three from Minnesota.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Inside. Here's Williams. MP with the block. On the take. Oh, MP throws it down.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
There's 39 seconds left in the second period. It's Avdia on the wing. Back to Williams. Second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. Williams has got 6 here in the quarter.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Right side Ingles. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the three fly, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And so it's Minnesota up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West. These standings, they tell a story. And so can we, guys. Once upon a time, there was a trio of intelligent and handsome broadcasters.
And they lived in a luxurious studio and traded wisdom about the future of the NBA's best.
One day, the grandest of them all had a proclamation. Get the ball to thy paint.
These types of stories, they tend to have predictable endings, don't they? And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Portland Trail Blazers.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
Here's Lillard, and Tim, the Blazers front office aggressively seeking wing depth.
Yeah, and in Denny Avdia and Toumani Camara, they've got some ringers. They are still young and tremendously talented. They might be set at the forward spot for a decade.
Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Denny Avdia out there with Robert Williams. And it's Camara in at the three. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups.
And when he's in the zone, it's very hard to slow down Julius Randle on the offensive end. I mean, he's got serious power to his game.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
MP outside. The kick out to Ingles. Edwards, the pass to MP. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. The three, DiVincenzo. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. DiVincenzo's got 9 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Pass to Avdia. Lillard looking around from outside the arc. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Let's send you over to the sideline to discuss MP's groundbreaking season.
Thank you, guys. Every game, he has a chance to step closer to the Russell Westbrook record for most triple-doubles in a season. He told me, quote, "It's not something I'm aiming for, but if it helps the team and it motivates us, then I'm all in for it." I think we can all agree that his play has helped the team.
Hey, no doubt about that. Thanks. Good stuff there. Oh, MP with a block. And MP throws it down.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Stolen by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Sharp passes to Lillard. Back to Sharp. Avdia from outside. Portland, no good that time either.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
Ingles finds DiVincenzo. Here's MP. Here's Randall. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. Screen by MP. Lets it go from deep. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter. Double team on Lillard. Outside Kamara. Back to Lillard. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
Outside Kamara. Back to Lillard. Pass to Williams. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Randall, good. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Kamara. Pass to Williams. MP with the block.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
It's Edwards on the wing. That three's off the mark. Portland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. To the inside. Looking to win the run. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 20 points.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
MP, the pass to Randall. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And Williams punches it home.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
And I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. MP drives in. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, MP was not going to waste that opportunity, showing everybody what he's capable of off the dribble.
The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Avdia, screen on DiVincenzo. The shot by Lillard, no good.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Here's MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
That's what you want to see every night from MP. Go up and flush it down.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And the Trailblazers shooting a disappointing 38%. Here's Williams. MP with the block. And here's Edwards outside, and another dime for him.
And this last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. What a performance he's having.
He's been passing with pinpoint accuracy all game long. Lillard against DiVincenzo. Stolen by MP. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And MP throws it down hard.
And getting up and hammering it home. That was a fierce finish.
How about how he switched hands on the way to the rim? He wanted that dunk to really stand out. Pass to Avdia. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Minnesota. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Randall. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Randall's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Sharp. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Yet not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
MP scanning the floor. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Well, there may not be a... Making a change here. Williams is checked in, and then for Minnesota, MP's checked in for Miller, and Clark has subbed in for Dillingham. Conley against Lillard. Williams passes to Lillard. Outside, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot here. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. They've got Rudy Gobert. He's out there with MP. And is Conley in at the point guard position. Well, one thing's certain about Donovan Clingan. He is going to be a defensive menace for years to come, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he is a 7'2" monster, and he casts a long shadow in the paint. And for his size, he has the agility to hold up better than most centers further out.
For the Trailblazers, Didi Avdia's checked in for Williams. Kamara comes in for Grant, and it's Sharp in for Holiday. Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe. Williams is checked in for Portland. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
So it's Portland now. Lillard outside. Outside Sharp. Pass to Avdia. Now here's Williams. Good D by MP. Outside Conley. Now MP. Williams defending. Drops in the three. MP's got 44.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling. They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
MP outside, puts up a three. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 9th assist of the game now. Here's Avdia, powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Clark finds Conley. To the wing, right side. MP against Williams. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And Williams punches it home.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. From deep, MP. And good! There's another!
His elite offensive play has made its mark here once again.
Now second overall in career 50-point games. Fire up that GOAT conversation.
Certainly, Michael Jordan, the guy he's just passed, is dead center in that ongoing conversation around who is the best ever.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Pass to Sharp. And here is Williams. To the paint. Kamara. And he dunks it down.
Growing his passing game. Sharp knows being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
Conley passes to MP. Drains the triple. MP's got 53 points.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
Conley against Lillard. The 3. Nails it from 3. Lillard's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Back to Gobert. Avdia with a steal. Outside Sharp. Pass to Lillard. 1:41 left to play in the fourth. Lillard double team. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sharp. Takes a 3. Up again. It's good on the putback.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
Yet another assist.
And sure enough, he's just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision, both to find his teammates and to reach for new heights.
Yeah, and this is what we love about MP. As much as the spotlight seems to find him, he's always looking for his teammates first.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Good on the second one. 1:15 left in the fourth. Knocked loose. It's stolen by MP. Stolen by Sharp. Now the Blazers moving it up. Avdia against Gobert. Williams passes to Sharp. There's a screen by Kamara. Avdia from outside. They get it back. Tries again. Williams misses.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
From deep, MP. And the three-pointer goes.
3 points.
MP's got 57 points.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Sharp finds Lillard. Lillard double-teamed. Outside Sharp, 4 on the clock. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
For Minnesota.
He's off on the second.
3 shots.
And he misses all 3. Sharp with it. Outside. Williams. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
Your fans on social media are constantly beating the drum about how important you are to the team's success. Does a double-double in the win prove what they say? The more MP... the
Triple-double again.
Yeah, I've been hearing that. But our fans are the best. We're lucky to have them. The NBA is a high-pressure machine, and nowadays, there's a stat for everything. I mean, everything. There's stats for every blood cell in your body. But after a while, pressure and numbers, they aren't good for you. Fans bring faith and fun back into the equation. And we're lucky to have them, period.
Very good, MP. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Brian, back to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill,